So, my first and biggest question, my friends and I were all talking about this. You played, obviously, a vow of silence, mute type character. You had one line in the movie. Was that a choice through the story itself? Was that something else influencing it? We were just kind of curious why you were the only one who only had one line. I thought it was really nice. That's why I thought that. It was very powerful.
I think, John may have different ideas, but the writer, if you want to go back to the script and the writer, he's doing penance. He's trying to get, do something for forgiveness, but not in a, like in the script, this Cistercian is offering to absolve the Baron and all because for money or politics. But no, he's for a pure reason. He's so sickened by the violent acts he's committed that he wants to do something, penance. Some people whip themselves, but he's taken a vow of silence, and it's a spiritual thing rather than nearly a religious thing, I'd say. Now that's my take on it.
Yeah, I totally. I mean, that's what I see too. I think it's not just the violence he's committed; it's the violence he's seen, the violence he's been surrounded by. I think it's, one of the things with the research that these guys provided for me is just, the Crusades. It's like, like the level of violence there. It's just unlike, and had an enormous toll on people. And we've talked about it a bunch, but one of the things in order to get into the character was to go into this project. I really wanted to just be silent on set and off for the whole process. And one of the things that I learned through that, for the brief amount, for the beginning part of time when I was doing that was, when you're silent, you can't ask for things, and you've got to re-evaluate the things that you want, and the things that you want in a moment to moment. And the place that you go to with this character, like Brendan was saying, this penance is, do I deserve that? I want that glass of water, but if I can't ask for it, I'm not going to get it. Right. And then you say, well, do I deserve it? Like, have I earned, and I think that there's a kernel of truth in there for the character that just after everything I've done, like, do I deserve it? Do I deserve to communicate, or should I just divorce myself from my wants and my needs?
Like self-isolation. I like that. So back to the whole idea of the story too. What drew you to this? What kind of inspired this? Did you know about this growing up and it always kind of intrigued you?
No, the writer came to me with a very broad, basic idea of monks travelling across Ireland in the 13th century, bringing some special relic, and I immediately said to him, I don't know why, but I must have a predisposition towards these sort of stories. I made a short film that was a medieval film, so there must be something in me that. But you know what it was? I now that it's Castaway interviews go, and I said, because I gave this answer a minute ago, and now I've actually realised what it was. I loved the idea of going to those locations and exactly what we've been talking about, which is the production design of ancient Ireland, and I just thought it's a great location. And you're talking monks, which knows, and I thought, and you're saying, oh yeah, he told me they would be ambushed. I said, you're talking action as well, and then you're talking some religious themes, which I sort of like having a go at that as well. So I think at that stage I just went, yeah. And then he came back with all these other themes. So that, all those other themes that are in there are Jamie's themes. But
And speaking of action, did you do your own stunts? Because I have to say that most of that stuff was nuts. I loved it.
Cool, man. Yeah, a great stunt team led by Paul Burke. They were great. Our back was very much against the wall. It was not a huge budget on this film. We were racing the clock, but I think that helped. I think added to the grit and the rawness of the action. But there's
no stunt doubles.
Yeah. I was looking for little cuts like you can always see in films. I didn't see anything that looked like you the whole time. So
that's mostly
did it all.
Yeah, well, I'm used to watch Daredevil, Walking Dead, so I'm a very big fan of yours all the way back. So.
I appreciate that, bro.
So another big question, speaking of other people in the movie, what was it like working with Tom Holland and Richard? Had you worked with either of them before?
I had not. Both of them, I have enormous respect and love for both of them, and really everybody in this cast. I mean, Brandon did a great job, and I don't know how, it's so rare, I don't know how he did it, but not only did he cast ridiculously talented people, but ridiculously committed people who are all there for the right reasons, and everyone's level of commitment. There was no weak link in that, but also really kind people and great people, and it's a group of people that I think will always be connected. Everybody really liked each other and enjoyed each other, and Tom and Richard, I can't say enough good about both of them. I think there's a reason why what's happening to both of them is happening.
I can see that too. So really what I want to talk about too, if you don't mind me just
Sure.
jumping back and forth a little bit. I'm obviously a huge fan of Daredevil. I've been seeing all the set pictures about Punisher. Do you have anything you can add about how it's going?
No, really, man.
Unless you
We're
can
working,
say, I kind of
we're
figured,
working hard. We're giving everything we got, and I just really hope people dig it.
I was amazed by all of that. All my friends heard that I was coming here, so they were all very excited that I was going to get to see you in person.
Tell them I say hello, man.
Yes, I will. Thank you. Anything that you thought that was really fun about making the film? Obviously, you said location-wise, it was stunning.
It was fun, and when I look back, obviously I'm under a lot of time pressure and constant money pressures, and so it probably doesn't look like I'm relaxing. But you know what? When I look back at it, I know I was enjoying myself, and I was really enjoying the fact that all the guys they made a nice atmosphere on set, actually, and the crew were good too.
Yeah, it was great.
So I look back on it fondly, and I do go. I enjoyed it, and I like being outdoors, even though it's hard.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Yeah, you can't control it, but it's
it's
real.
Tough when you're there. Sometimes it can be cold, but I look back on it, and it's you feel alive in the evening time, the fresh air, and it's good for you.
It was gorgeous.
I've always wanted to go to Ireland, but you guys were really in the rough of it, so
it was heaven, man.
We were in the wilds, yeah.
Are you from Ireland originally?
I'm
Notice
from
the
Ireland.
accent.
Yeah, no, I'm from Ireland. I'm from actually I was born in England, but I'm from Dublin. Is where I'm living at the moment.
Okay.
We went to the West Coast.
Was this your first time coming to the States, or have you been back and forth a lot?
With films, I think we've had films here in festivals, but it's my first time coming with a film. I've been to the States. I was here in '93.
Right.
I wasn't a filmmaker. I was studying film at the time.
I wasn't born yet, so.
That makes me feel great.
Oh, I know. All right. Well, I figured I won't take up too much of your time. Thank you very much for talking to me.
Very nice to meet you, bud.
Very nice to meet you.